Bree. Good morning. Happy solstice. Hello, hello. Coffee cup of the day. My parents bought me this one. I love it. I want to go out today and get that International Delight chocolate caramel creamer that Nikki was talking about on Monday. That'd be so good in hot chocolate. Got to go out and get a few. Good morning, Catherine. Got to go out and get a few last things. Need marshmallow fluff for fudge. We did get our winter storm watch this morning for 10 p.m. tomorrow night through 10 p.m. on Saturday. So I'm a little bit concerned. It's a watch, not a warning. I don't know where we're going to get. You know, sometimes they make a big deal and you get nothing, and sometimes you get hammered. And we're having the Christmas Eve get together at my niece's. So a little bit worried about it. Hi, Kathy. Happy solstice, everyone. Longest night of the year, shortest day, and then we will start to get a little more daylight tiny bits every day from now. Yeah. Our schools here were done yesterday. Yesterday was their last day, so they're already done. But my sister's school is supposed to go through Friday, the one she teaches at. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I was looking at they're calling for single digit weather in Florida, parts of Texas. Like, it's going to affect a lot of us. And because it's supposed to be so warm and start with rain, we'll have that layer of ice under the snow, which is just always nasty to have to deal with. Ugh. Winter is my least favorite season. It really is. Not a fan. It makes my fibromyalgia pain so much worse. And I have to be super careful not to slip and fall. And I don't like it. I just feel like I'm stuck at home almost the whole winter. And in Ohio, I don't know how it is other places, but every time it warms up to like 40, it rains. And rain is terrible for my pain too. It's just stupid. It's all stupid. So I got a box yesterday, totally unexpected, from my friend Tiger, Tiger's Timeless Treasures. He sent me a Christmas present. I love swans. I collect swans. So he sent me these. And it's this one. So I'm going to have to rearrange some things to get this one up there with the glass ones. But I think the brass ones are probably going to go behind me when I change out after Christmas. So I was so excited. It was totally unexpected. I love that. So super excited about that. If you're not following Tiger, go follow Tiger, because once a month I am on Tigers for a sale. How is everyone? Are you guys ready for Christmas? I am not ready. I have to wrap presents. I have to, like I said, run out to the store this morning. It really has, Kathy. I would absolutely agree with that. Yep. It just felt like it would be 7 o'clock at night, and Mom and Dad and I would be like, isn't it bedtime? It's only 7, you know. Yeah. So not quite ready for Christmas. Got a lot to do. Gonna make candy. I'm gonna make fudge, and I'm gonna try to make divinity. Nobody likes it but me. So some years it just seems like a waste to make all of the effort to make divinity. Good morning, Kathy. But my mom, it's my grandma's recipe, my mom's mom, and my mom's never liked divinity. But like there's a lot of things that you want to taste again just as nostalgia, even though you know you don't like it. And I think my mom, because she's like, you're gonna make divinity, right? Even though she doesn't like it. Yeah, I love divinity. So I'm gonna make it. And then I am gonna go ahead and try to make the fudge that I always make. And because my mom and my dad are not big on chocolate fudge. Dad likes anything maple or caramel or with nuts. Mom likes peanut butter. So, and butterscotch, like all those flavors have been made. I'm the only one that really likes the chocolate fudge, but my brother likes it too. He's supposed to, depending on the storm, come by. He's not going to make it to the party New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve, but he's going to come by earlier in the day. So I know how much he loves it and appreciates it. So yeah, like it's his favorite thing. So I'm gonna try to make it. Good morning, Bridget. But in order to make that fudge, you have to stir continuously for 8 minutes. And it's really hard on me. And the last time I made it, one of my teenage boys had stirred it for 8 minutes for me. I'd gotten everything in there, brought it up to the right temperature, and then he had stood there stirring for 8 minutes. So we'll see. And the divinity's almost as hard to make because it's got to be at the right ball stage to drop into water and everything. So yeah, 2 labor intensive candies, but I really want to get them made. So no sale today, guys. I just came on for coffee and a chat and tell you kind of what my plans are for the new year. If you've been with me for the last year, then you know my plan for this year had been to buy a house, and that all went south and I ended up moving back in with my parents. So I'm not setting any goals, I don't think. I'm going to do a little changing around with some things. You guys know I've been trying to clear out everything that's not glass. That'll still be going on through January and maybe even February. So the sales here on Wednesday will still be items that aren't glass that I'm trying to, hi, that, good morning, Eileen, that I'm trying to get rid of. So I'm going to keep working through that stuff. And don't get me wrong, if I find something that is fabulous, even if it's not glass, probably still going to buy it and bring it to you guys, but I'm going to focus mostly on glass. Yeah, Katie's Christmas light collab. That's vintage and vinyl. And you guys, I was on Catherine's on Monday night. If you have not watched it, that was so much fun. Because I thought, well, I'll pop on early, and then if I'm tired, I'll go to sleep. I stayed up for the whole thing. I watched clear to the end. And so if you have not seen it, you should go back. I was floored that Scott was on there. I love Scott. Oh my goodness. I love Scott. I have the biggest crush on him. I started watching him before I found everyone else in this community. I love Scott. I love that he always teaches you something as he's showing you things. He finds the most amazing things from the Depression era. His kitchen. When he opens a cupboard, it's like, oh. So I know, Catherine, I was in my home. I was sitting on my bed going, oh my goodness, it's Scott. Oh, I just love Scott. He's amazing. So if you guys have not seen it, you should go back and watch it because Catherine invited a bunch of us to come on and just show or talk about vintage. And we had the best time. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun. It was so exciting. I love every single person she had on there. I love seeing everybody had a slightly different take about it, which was really cool. And I couldn't believe when Vinny, because I showed my let me carefully get it down. I showed this, which you guys have all seen, and I was like, yeah, someday I'll find a red in the wild and they'll be together. And then Vinny goes on after me and he pulls up a red, and I'm like, ooh. It was just the best. It was so much fun. Yes, Scott, Old Curiosity Shop. Oh my goodness. I just love him. I love him. Yeah, I found him before I ever found live sales. There were like I was working my way toward um the vintage community. So I think first I found Curiosity Inc. He's in Canada and he had done a whole series on a hoarder's house. And then because I was watching him, it popped up Old Curiosity Shop. And so then I started watching him, and I was also, I can't remember their names. It's an older couple. Are they in Minnesota? Cannot remember their names. But I started watching them because she changes out all of her decor for every season. And she has so much stuff. Yeah, Eileen, when Scott held that up, he's like, oh, this little thing. And we're all like, it was, oh my goodness. Yeah. Hi, Beth. Yeah, if you did not see it, you've got to go back and watch it. It was fantastic. But so I found them, and then because I was watching them and all of their videos of antiquing and stuff, then I think it popped up the first live sale. And I don't remember whose was the first live sale I attended, but I was like, live sale? What is this? And I was hooked from there. And that's how I found everybody in this community. But yeah, Scott was one of the very first people, Curiosity Shop, that I had started following. And I just love him. I love his manner. He's just so calm, and I don't know. I love Scott. So that was awesome. Yeah, the Hoarder House series that was something else. Everybody's doing such fun things for Christmas. I love it. Jeffrey might Jeffrey might have been my first live sale. I just can't remember. But it was somebody big. If it wasn't him, it was Misty. But it had popped up in my, things you might be interested in or recommended for you, whatever it was. And yeah. And I think that the reason that I found Alex with Curiosity Inc. was because I had been watching the Hoarder preview on YouTube for the new season that was coming up, or I was making sure I'd seen all of the hoarders that were available. I don't know, and then it popped up the Hoarder House, and it's funny how you end up in a place that was not where you started out. So if you're just coming in, good morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. No sale today. I love that Becky, Viking Treasure Hoard, Vintage Viking. Oh, I can't remember because I always screw her and John's names up. Anyway, Becky has been doing the sale every night. That seems exhausting, but I've been enjoying watching a little bit before I go to sleep each night. Hi, Sheila. Also, Donna Maria sent me a Christmas card I got yesterday. It took me a bit to find the Crazy Lamp Lady, but her Goodwill shop-alongs are still one of my favorite things to watch. Vintage Viking Treasures. Thank you. Because John, who's not even reselling right now, was Viking Treasure Hoard. I always get the Viking and the Viking screwed up. I'm telling you guys, if I had the money, I'd pay Bree. She keeps me on track. So if you didn't see my coffee cup, my parents bought me this one. If you're on my Instagram, every coffee cup I've shown was a different one until this morning, which was a repeat because I've run out of coffee cups. But my personal coffee cup, Christmas coffee cups, are all packed up in my storage. So good morning, Larry. So I ran through the couple I'd already picked up in the beginning. I ran through all of my mom's Christmas cups, and then I had thrifted some, and then my mom brought me home this one, and then she got me one other. And so it made me think about Jamie Ray Vintage. I've never even heard of them. Good morning, Lori. It made me think about how supportive my parents always are, no matter what crazy scheme that I'm doing, because I was working retail when the kids were little. I had been working retail 5 years, retail management, and yeah, it does. That's why Mom bought it. She said that when she bought it. And it was hard. I was a single mom, and I'd been a single mom for 8 years. The kids were 8, 10, and 12 because we split up when my youngest was born, like within a month of him being born. We split up. So retail's hard. You work holidays, you work evenings, you work weekends. We had it down pretty well where I would cover 3 weekends out of the month closing shifts. So I didn't have to do a weekday closing shift because of the kids' school. So, and then my ex-husband was coming and getting them 3 weekends out of the month because he lived more than an hour away, and he couldn't do standard visitation here in Ohio is one overnight stay on the off week and then every other weekend. Well, he couldn't do that because they had school and he lived too far away. So he was doing 3 weekends out of the month, and I would work those 3 weekends, and my one weekend off a month would be my weekend home with the kids. And people thought I was crazy. They're like, well, then you never get any time to yourself. And I'm like, I chose to have 3 kids. Kind of knew I wasn't going to get any time to myself until they were all out of the house. But it worked well for the first 8 years. And then 2 things happened. Work decided that I was going to have to start working nights during the week. They didn't want me working 3 weekend closing shifts. They wanted to rotate the managers out through the closing shifts. And trust me, the other 2 managers there had been perfectly happy for me to take 3 weekend nights a month. They loved that because then they could go out and do their stuff. And so Sheila, it was so cool to see you, see your face. That was cool. And I'm coming to your house. Angela got to come. I'm coming. So they had changed that, and then I was working at Children's Place in our local mall. I was an assistant manager at Children's Place for 5 years. And at the same time that they changed that, my ex-husband stopped coming to get the kids. For the first time in 8 years, he moved a new girlfriend in there with her 3 children, and she didn't like having 6 kids there on the weekends. And so he stopped coming and getting them when they were 8, 10, and 12. And it was devastating to them because for 8 years that we'd been separated, he'd come and gotten them 3 weekends a month. So these 2 things happened within the same time frame. It was November. Sheila. It was November that he moved her in there and came and picked the kids up for Thanksgiving and didn't tell them that 4 new people were living in his house. They had no idea. And then he saw them for Christmas, and then he only got them 6 times the whole next year, and then he never came and got them again. He didn't answer phone calls. He didn't answer letters. He just disappeared. So now my work is making me work weeknights, and now he's not getting them on the weekends, and it just threw us all into chaos. And I ended up quitting my job with no plan. I had some savings, but I had no plan. And my mom, instead of saying, "You did what?" which might be my reaction, she's like, "I understand." And because she could see how it was affecting my kids. So I did that in March after he'd moved the new people in the November before. In March I quit. And in April I rented and I was a licensed massage therapist. I just wasn't practicing. It had been easier to work at the mall. And there were a series of events with my chronic illness that led up to that too. But I kind of fell into that job. I didn't mean to do that. But I rented a space, used all of my savings, and opened my own massage business. And my parents, instead of saying, you're a single mom, you're going to have to build a whole business, they were like, all right. And my mom hit the thrift stores and the garage sales, completely furnished the whole office for us. She reupholstered furniture. My dad revarnished things. And they've always just been so supportive. And Sheila, you were the best to follow Scott. So anyway, even now they are still the most supportive, like supporting my crazy 24 days of different Christmas mugs. We almost made it. We have 4 days that are repeats. So we had 20 different mugs. Mom and Dad bought me 2 of them. They're just always so supportive. They really are. And letting me move back in here as an almost 50-year-old adult because my health is so bad right now. They're just amazing people. So very grateful for my parents. Even back in high school, because, my dad was a Baptist preacher. And so my parents are very conservative. And the very first time I think I was 15, I came to my mom and I'm like, I really want to dye my hair. And my mom said, yes. And so I didn't even have my natural hair color for like the next 10 years. It was purple and it was orange and it was red and it was, you name it. And I dyed my hair it. And my mom was just like, okay. That was an impressive wine collection, Sheila. That was just so much fun to see you and Angela. So anyway, the whole rambling thing was to say my parents are amazing and they're supportive and I love them and I couldn't do anything that I do without them. Bridget, I've been loving your pictures are so much more artistic than my holding up my coffee pod. I love your pictures of your ornaments. I've really been enjoying your ornament posts on Instagram. Okay, so for your upcoming, there is not going to be any change to this Coffee and Chat. Still going on, same time. I'll still be selling anything that's not glass, trying to work my way through it. If you have not sent a picture yet of glass that you purchased in the past year and how you're using it, hi Geneva. Make sure that you send that to Nikki. If you send it to me, that's fine. I can send it on to her. But Nikki's putting together a slideshow of how we use our glass that we purchased this year. So make sure you send that to Nikki or Instagram message her, and she'll be doing that. Glass with Class. Now, next week, I won't be on at all. I won't see you guys until the new year. But first Glass with Class will be on Nikki's channel. That will also be last Glass with Class on Nikki's channel. We haven't made the formal announcement yet, but we will be moving it to my channel permanently after that one. That way it's just more continuity and a little less work for Nikki to have it on my channel every week. And so we're just going to stick with my channel and we'll see how that goes for a while. We're always welcome to change what's going on if it isn't working. But Nick will be on Nikki's first Monday back, first Monday of the new year, and then we'll be on my channel after that from then on, as long as it's working. Bye, Larry. Happy solstice. Have a great Christmas. Bridget, I don't have a Facebook. And right now I don't have the energy for a Facebook. Cannot add one more thing. And then I'll still be guesting on Tigers Once a Month. That's a permanent guest spot. And then I'm hoping to like do a sale with Halen Vintage again. I'm gonna send an email to Comfy Cozy Living Michelle, and so I'll be popping up here and there. But right now, my health isn't in a place where I could do an evening sale again on a regular basis on my channel. And I'm sad about that because I can't have other people on as guests on this. Yes, Catherine. Yes, I can't have them on it as guests on this channel on Wednesday mornings because I have to keep it short because I don't want to run over Helen's time. So, but I'm going to keep working on my health. And we'll see. We'll see. Maybe Bridget will have me on again for a sale. I am always open to guesting on other people's channels. I just can't host anyone right now. I feel bad about that. So that's what's going on. I'm going to continue on with the 2 sales that I'm regularly doing on my channel. At least the sun is out here. And yes, Kitch, I'm there for it. So the sun's out. So yes, we are going to be doing that. Don't forget, get your book ready. And I will be giving you the first prompt on the first Wednesday back. Is that the 4th? So that will be the first prompt on that. That'll be the first thing that we do. So if you can't stay for the whole sale, I will be doing the prompt and going over what we're doing in the books first. So then if you've got to get on with your day, because I completely understand. So yes, make sure you've got your books ready. First prompt on the 4th. I'm excited about that. That's going to be fun. Something to look forward to in January, because I always get the blues after the holidays. I'm always sad and all the decorations have been put away. And so this is something to look forward to. I'm excited about starting that project, and we're going to have fun with it. I'm missing that I can't go out and look at Christmas lights. So at least we'll have videos from Kate. Katie's put up some great pictures too. But I can't drive after dark anymore because the lights coming at me gives me a migraine. I mean, in an emergency, I will drive after dark, but I generally try to avoid it, which has been difficult that it's full on dark by 5 p.m. here. So I haven't gotten to look at Christmas lights. In past years, I've had friends who would take me out. And when is the watch party, Catherine? I know I saw all the info about it, but since I couldn't participate, I didn't I didn't retain the info. I also got a card from Catherine. I got a Christmas card from Catherine. Good morning, Kim. Got a Christmas card from Donna Maria. Oh, and another thing, you guys, and I know it's a ways out, but I'm turning 50 in May next year. So we're going to have to do something special for it. 50 in May. Good morning. Hi, Jeffrey. It's not really Jeffrey, is it? Is it? Because I know that the Jamestown baseball commissioner is your title, right? Is it Jeffrey? I've been on your channel before. May 17th. May 17th. We're going to have fun with that. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to have fun with it. And my daughter is sad because she's moved away, because she's like, I'm going to do something big for your 50th. And then she's not here. So we'll make it big on here. Let me look up. I'm got my iPad here, so I can just pull up Katie's channel and get the info about the light collab. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Okay. Christmas Light Collab 2022. That's where she invited everybody. Did she put it in? Let's see. Okay, so here's the stuff for the Christmas Light Show collab. And this is Katie Vintage and Vinyl, if you're not aware. So, number 1, post a video, reel, picture, short, or TikTok of a light display, Christmas parade, or Christmas store window display in your area. Please keep your videos under 30 minutes because I'll be hosting a live watch party this year with all the collaborations. Use the hashtag Christmas Light Show 2022 when posting it so I can find your submission. If posting a video to YouTube, please upload your video to this playlist. And then she's got the playlist. This is all the information that is under her like little 5-minute video about it. So if you want to take part, it's super easy. And she's not in the video. She'll tell you when it is, but I don't see it posted in the description box. So I wonder if it's under. So good morning, Delbert. So there's a little bit more about the collab with Katie at Vintage and Vinyl. Let's see. And happy solstice, everyone. Okay, 8 p.m. Christmas Eve. And Catherine, I am making you a mod. That way you can drop links. And Bridget, how are you not a mod? Okay. So you two are mods now. You can add info and drop links. And I think that's it. I think I'm going to get going. I want to wish everybody, no matter what holiday you celebrate, a very happy holidays, season's greetings, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, which is going on right now, Happy New Year's, Happy Solstice. And hopefully you're not feeling overwhelmed and you do get time to just enjoy um, parts of the season that are important to you. And you guys are fabulous. And I can't wait to get started on things in the new year. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm excited, turning 50. And I'm excited about the book project. And it's going to be a blast. And I'm going to sit here. And if you missed it, Tiger sent me a gift. Tiger knows I collect swans. And this was totally unexpected. I had no idea. So I'll be adding those to my collection. I'm super thrilled about it. All right. That's it, you guys. I got to go do some last minute Christmas shopping, and then I got to wrap presents, and then I got to make candy. And so I got to do all the things. Good morning, Kraken. I'm just wrapping up. They're Bridget, geese. Oh, yes. All right. So, and Kraken, if you missed it, the book prompts I will be doing right at the beginning so that people, if they aren't interested in staying for the sale, they don't have to. And so if you can't get on right then, you can always just watch the beginning later. I'm not going to make it difficult and make people sit through my whole sale to get the book prompt if they're just here for the book project. So I will be our first Wednesday morning back in January. I will be giving you the prompt for the first project in our books, and I will be doing it at the beginning before my sale every Wednesday. And then I'll be showing what I'm working on in pictures on Instagram. And depending on how I'm feeling, maybe I'll throw up a little video during the week. Don't know. But yeah, that's the plan. So you guys have a wonderful holiday. I'm going to reorganize my inventory next week when I'm off of doing lives. And I may pop into chats here and there, but this is my last live of the year. Happy New Year, guys. Bye.